Have you ever wondered what would happen if you lowered your perm fees or you lowered your margin or your markup? You think you would get new business? This is a question that people ask me all the time. And frankly, it's very often a statement that people give to me telling me they're sure that they're losing business, maybe because they're overpricing it, or that if we only allow them as management to lower their prices, they're going to get more business. Well, guess what? This isn't a nihilism. It has been studied over and over again by so many experts in universities, and there's entire courses and almost degrees based upon pricing theory. So I'm going to give them to you really super quickly. Lowering your prices, unless you are absolutely overpriced, which is a whole different topic, does not get you more business. In fact, you will lose business and you're going to make less margin or profit on the business you already have because you're lowering your prices. For one, if you lower your prices, you're obviously making yourself much more of a commodity. But the key theme in all of the studies is that pricing is a huge perception point about your product or your service. There was a great article, and I see these all the time, and I'm sure you will too if you keep your eyes open for them. It was in January of 2008, going back a bit. And it was in the Economist. And what they did was they proved this point yet again while they did a study with wine tasting. And it was real interesting. Basically, they gave a wine sample and tasting, and they told people the type of wine it was and the price. So when they gave someone some crap or cheap wine that they said was, it was of the top line vintage, and it was private label sort of stuff and aged very nicely. And it was expensive though. And please don't hold that against the wine. These people all loved the wine, loved it, and it became rated far better than the cheap wine. They liked it better because it was more expensive. So, wow. So again, I'm not just saying not to lower your prices, because I can prove over and over again in my long career in the industry how it just doesn't work. I am 100% convinced of it. But now we're going to go to the opposite end of the spectrum and say you can often increase your prices, and the perception that you will give your client is that you're offering a higher product and service strictly based on your price being higher. So don't give it away. Those of you out there who feel that you need to be competitive and give 10% perm fees or lower your markup versus your next competitor, all that is telling them is that you're a cheap business and you're at the bottom of the level, and you'll get some business, but you're never going to get the business that you want to have. So play with it and try raising some prices and see what happens. It really does work. Again, giving you pricing theory in a couple of minute video is really hard to do, other than understand that it is a big myth that by lowering your prices and your fees that you're going to actually increase your revenue. Big myth.